Hey, before we get started with this episode, I've got a quick announcement. Next week, there will not be a new episode of Broadchurch. I know, right when we're getting down to the wire on Season 3, but I took a vacation, and so what happens is I take a week off of filming, Patreon takes a week off of uploads, and then YouTube takes a week off of uploads right after it. So we will be back in 2 weeks with Season 3, Episode 6. So just a quick announcement there. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Broadchurch. Last time around, there was a football game on the beach. We learned that Trish slept with Jim Atwood the morning of the party. Mark found Joe Miller. Oh, I feel like there was something bigger and important. I can't think of it, though. Must not have been that important, then. No. I'm sure I'm just forgetting something, as I always do, but, you know, like how it always goes, I'll get into the actual episode, and then, you know, everything will come back to me, but yeah. There was minor moment, though, that I do remember, because I remember the minor things. But minor moment is that something happened to Daisy, Hardy's daughter, and now she's hanging out with Chloe. But it they talked about it like, oh, sorry that thing happened to you, and I was sitting there like, did I miss something? Wait, what am I don't know. So maybe we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much that. Why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Broadchurch. Here we go. Alrighty. Well, I want to get out first and foremost. I hate that my freaking writer, story mind was like, well, wait, what if Laura is lying? And it's like, nope, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. And it really is just that, you know? That's the only reason I would doubt, because I'd be like, I don't know. So it seems too convenient, you know? But it's like, no. It just adds to it, you know? Again, though, don't think it was Jim. Don't think it was Ed. No idea about Ian or Leo. I should write down his name. Freaking uppity youth. Leo or Clive/Lucas. I don't know. It's a lot of problems. It's a lot of problems. And again, it just, I don't know. Or Aaron Mayford is the other one. So, I mean, I don't know. And it's weird because, I mean, I guess, I gotta think back to season 1, you know? Because season 1, you were nowhere close to getting to Joe until, the final episode. So, I don't know. So, yeah. So, it's not just Trish. There was also Laura and another person who all got hit, basically. So, it could be that there's a serial rapist going around. Friggin'. Okay, I mean, I'm making sense of my notes right now, trying to figure out what to talk about first. And, okay, I guess we could talk about the Atwoods first. I don't know. See, some of it is what do I actually say? You know? Kath, that is okay. I understand that Kath is pissed. And she's kind of rightfully pissed. But she's definitely... I mean, okay, she's pissed. And she has the right to be pissed at Trish for what happened. But that's as far as it should be. What happened. It should not go any further than that. And she went further than that by saying, of all the people there, who would want to rape you? What the hell? That is not cool. That is not right. So there's that. I don't... That's the thing, man. That's the thing. I see these freaking marriages that are just shit. And I'm like, why? Like, there's no... I don't know. Why would you do this? Why would you do this, you know? Like, I look at them and I'm like, why are you together? You clearly don't like each other, you know? Just go off, yeah? And, like, I understand some of Kath's, like, you know, is she still attractive? You know, the big thing, she just had her 50th birthday, you know? That's the party that this all happened at. But it's just like, I mean, good. I mean, it's a thing of like, she feels trapped. She feels trapped, but I mean, if it's a loveless marriage, if you're so casual about calling it a loveless marriage, I mean, girl, just go. Leave. You could go do something else, you know? Like, the natural human lifespan is what, 115? You got some time. You got some time, and right now it's like, okay, you're 50. That's not the thing. It's not bad. You still look good. You can still go get someone. You're fine. It's just one of those things of like, it's one of those things of like, yes, I understand it. It's like you feel trapped. It feels awful. You have a terrible marriage. Now, they don't have kids either, you know? Because that's another thing. Like, when we look at Clive and his sad wife, like, at least they have a son there, you know? Technically. For him, it's a stepson, at least. But, you know, that was their whole thing, was that, you know, they got married because he was like, well, I'm going to do the right thing if his father won't, you know? So there was at least something there, but it's like, they don't even have, like, Kath and Jim don't even have kids to, like, keep a family together. It's like, just fucking leave. Just fucking leave. You can find someone, you know? You can find someone. Just go get away from this shitty person that you're married to. Just do it. Just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf. Like he said, just do it. I don't know. And maybe I'm being naive. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like... Because at least I understand with Clive and his wife. It's like, well, she has her dumb mentality of like, oh, I keep my vows and stuff. And, you know, she'll stick it out through all the difficult times. It's like, nah. Then again, I say this, and, well, Beth did that, and is her life any better? I don't know. I mean, she's... the problem with Beth is that she well, that's it, is she has to stick with Mark to some degree, you know? He's the father of their children, you know? Like, they have two daughters who are still, you know, alive. Two daughters who are still alive who will want to see their father, and they live in the same town. But with Kath and Jim, I don't know, like, go to a different town. Go to Scotland. I don't know. Go to Scotland. Go to Liverpool. Go somewhere. I don't know. Go abroad. Go to France. Just go somewhere. Like, why? I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. See, because I was looking at my notes and I saw, you know, is it a serial rapist? You know, is it multiple? And then the point they brought up of, you know, could it be seasonal? You know, because it's specifically in summer months. My mind just went to, well, wait, maybe it is Ian because he would be off work during the summer. But they've shown him at the place. I don't know. Daisy's been publicly humiliated at school. Look, the lesson is very simple. Don't take pictures of yourself like that. Especially when you're in high school. B, don't let people have your phone. Like, I assume you have a password on your phone. I do remember there was one time in high school, I think I was just like screwing around with my friends, but one of them did take my phone just for a few seconds. Like, it wasn't anything malicious or anything, but I do remember when he tried turning on my phone. This is on a Samsung Galaxy S3, and I had a very primitive version of facial recognition on. So he turned on my phone, and just the camera popped up, and he's just like, "What the hell?" And then I took my phone back, and that was that, you know? So, and since then, because that was stupid, I just have a password on my phone, you know? And I've changed it a couple times too, but it's like, how did they get your phone? And I mean, I guess, see, I don't know. I mean, I was an introvert. I still am an introvert. I'm an introvert, so I don't know. Like, I just didn't know. I mean, maybe I didn't know douchebags. I don't know. I'm assuming then the boys that came around earlier were the ones who did this, took her phone, went through her photos, and found a picture, an NSFW picture of her. I mean, okay. And to the credit of Chloe for being a friend, that was nice. I'm glad. Well, Chloe gets to do something, you know. And B, good on Hardy for, you know, not being so hard on her, you know. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty terrible. Everyone needs to leave Broadchurch. I think that's just kind of it. Is everyone needs to leave Broadchurch. Only one person has left Broadchurch. It was Joe, and now he's about to get the shit kicked out of him. Broadchurch is coming back for him, so I don't know. Maybe Daisy could be friends with Tom. Is Chloe still in high school? Because, I mean, there's a nebulous amount of time that has passed since season 1. And she was, 15? So she might be out of high school by now? I don't know. Is Chloe still in high school? I would assume. But see, now Tom is in high school. Yeah, I don't know. Are Chloe and Daisy around the same age, or is Daisy? I mean, I don't know, but I mean, granted, do you want to hang out with Tom Miller? His remedy to this situation is just going to be, hey, watch this porn, you know? Fucking teenagers. Ugh. I mean, I feel bad for Daisy, you know? I feel bad that this happened, you know, because, and like Hardy, it's like, you don't want to come down on her too hard for the picture, but it's like, this doesn't matter to the overall plot of this season, so I'm going to move on. Unless it does, that'd be a twist. If it turns out, the same student who took her phone also was the rapist. Like, well, shit, that'd be crazy. I don't think it is, though. And then there's Mark and Joe. I don't know what else I can say about Mark and Joe. The whole thing with the socks. The socks could be Leo's socks. I will say, though, for the record, these are my socks. So they probably look a little old and stuff. It's an old sock, but I want to take myself out of the running. These are the socks that I have. I don't do sports. I don't do sport ball. I'm assuming they were playing football. Anyway. I don't know. Have I talked about anything meaningful in this discussion? I don't know. I feel like the last 3 discussions I've been like, yep, that was another episode, and I don't know. We're no steps closer and 3 steps back. So I have no idea. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Once again, we'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 6, and we'll be running through the last 3 episodes of Broadchurch, and then I gotta figure out something to watch. I don't know. My original plan was to do The Sopranos, but it's a very long show, and I don't know if I'm in a position to make a commitment like that. So maybe I'll look around. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. I am going to have another show. I know things have been scaling back on the channel, but I will have another show after Broadchurch. I just have to figure it out, so... Oy. But yeah, that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Broadchurch reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.